You're looking very noble, Gerry. Good morning, Drew. How you doing? Morning, handsome. Morning, Verida. Good morning, Carl. Morning, Chuck. Good morning, Joe. Gerry is keeping cool with one hand on the ice pod. Although it's not a cold ice pod at the moment. This is yesterday's ones. Good morning, Bubble. Vamp, thank you very much for the host. Good morning, Ravane and Cyclist and Delta and Steve and Miko. How's it going? How are your weekends? If you can still remember them. If Monday's not, it is a warm poo, it is. If Monday's not got rid of any weekend memories. Morning, Ostaf. Good morning, honey. Oh, I thought she was going in for cuddles then. She was just seeing if he had anything. Hello, Fifi. I wasn't sure whether to take my monitor off yet, because technically now has been 24 hours, but I didn't want to take it off too soon. So I was like, I'll just wait. I guess maybe it doesn't matter if they have an extra hour. I don't know, maybe it just stops recording at some point. Good morning, Harry. Morning, Minion and Sophia and Mazira. And Grammy's going by. Palin and Patroclus and Rob. Giving her those tickly ears. Morning, Tim. Good morning, Boom Boom and Duke. Sure they have the timings on the recording. Okay. But as we all know, your panic levels begin to rise. This is true. Final hour to throw it off. My name is Ira. Oh my gosh, oh yeah. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Oh look, Fifi's trying to force cuddles. Morning, Shy Bees. Good morning, Sam. Morning, Charlie. Yeah, Gerry's eyebrows are something else at the moment. Oh, Fifi! I think you made him jump. They look very, like, he looks a lot more shocked than normal. Look at him. Gerry, I've got your breakfast out here. Do you want breakfast? That's usually where he sits when he's just like, breakfast now, please. Morning, Maxwell. Kinetic, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 16. But limey. I'm loving Gerry's new look. Okay, so I was thinking the other day, what if I do breakfast in 2 halves and see if Gerry... Oops. Well, I guess if he's still sticking around... Wait, I dropped a pellet somewhere. I think I dropped a pellet on the chair. I think that's going to be Fion's whenever she finds it. I have no idea where that went. Actual second breakfast, yeah. But yeah, if I can just have a backup in case Gerry, because it seems a lot of the time I'm having to pick it up anyways. Give it to him later. So yeah. Yeah, he does have very lovely eyebrows going on. I don't know if you can see them from here. Don't know how well the camera picks them up. But anyway, yeah, how were your weekends? I liked in your videos how you said bunny seek companionship and there was Gerry eating hay whilst lying on Fion's head. Well, this is the thing. He needed her as a nice pillow to prop his head up whilst he ate his hay. They need each other. Harpoon, thank you very much. Oh, 16 months as well. You're twins. Thank you very much for the sub. Have you got distracted from your breakfast already? Oh, thank you, Vamp. Good morning, Doincy. I love how Fifi's do that jiggles while she eats. My bunny don't jiggle. Oh, no, wait. No, she does jiggle. I don't know how these memes go. Okay, Gerry, you go off for a bit. I'll hold these back from Fifi. You can have that one, of course. And then I'll see how He's just gone over and he's like really intensely like sniffling the carpet as if he wants his breakfast, but he's just walked away from breakfast. I've been gone for reasons of birthday, but I'm now returned. How are you all doing? Dino, did you have a good birthday? Limewood, thank you very much for the sub. Morning, Brandy and Buns. Hope you're all having a lovely morning. Thank you. There you go. You can have one more. Just because I can't say no to that face. Walking away from breakfast. I know. He's a funny boy, isn't he, Fifi? You'd never walk away from breakfast. You'd walk towards someone else's breakfast and have that as well. Megalomaniac, thank you very much for this. Oh my gosh, 27 months. Good morning. Sometimes I forget how long I've been streaming for. Morning, Polly. How you doing? Jerry? Do you want pellets again now? He put it in his mouth and then was like, no. Do you want them out of a bowl, Jerry? Wait, maybe I've not left it long enough. Let's leave it for a little bit, Fifi. She's like, but I know that you have one now. I've seen it in your hand. Now that you have successfully given us Bunny Awareness Week, next step is Bunny Hyper Awareness. Gonna very much focus on the Banuis. What decides if an animal is exotic or not? So basically with like domestic vets, anything that isn't a cat or a dog will be considered exotic and need like more specialized knowledge. Oh my gosh, you should see the number of qualifications that one of our exotic vets at work had. She could deal with like, she would often go to the zoo and deal with like their fish and stuff. Like she had you know, one of those names that you get where it's just like Jerry Turner, ABC, DFG, like all of those sorts of things afterwards. But she had all the zoological ones and all of that stuff. She could deal with anything. But yeah, most like domestic animal vets will be able to deal with some stuff to do with exotic animals, but they just won't have that like you know, more thorough knowledge of their needs and such. An exotic animal is an animal in a cool hat, yes. Oh, Delta, thank you. Yeah, I was thinking about making rat exotic, bunny exotic, capybara exotic, alligator actually quite common, more common than you think. Yeah, it's one of those things that like, it was a video I wanted to make for this week for Arnho, thank you very much for the host. It was a video I really wanted to make this week, but I kept putting it off because I was like, no, it's too, like, I'll have to like work out how to do the exact graphics on the exact sizes of the space that they need and the minimum requirements for this and that, and go into detail about like food and stuff. And then I was just like, do you know what? I'll just do a simple one to get conversations started, and then I'll put the links to the more information in chat. Tell people to do their research, and then maybe like I can do one that's more in depth a bit later. I think I can see a tuft under Jerry's chin. It's really distracting me. In the same way that every fruit that isn't an apple or a pear is an exotic fruit, yeah. But yeah, is morning goblin. A beep beep boop. Annie, thank you so much for the sub. Lucky number 13. Do you know what? When I was having all of these problems about the latest episode of the podcast that went out, like there were some problems with Kirsty's audio, and then there were some problems with Premiere Pro, and then there were problems with my mouse, and then I got to the end of it and I went to do the thumbnail and I was like, of course, it's episode 13. It's been cast. We're looking forward to your 3-hour PowerPoint presentation on bunny care this afternoon. Oh no. Morning, Stephen. How you doing? Is your PSU maybe like, no, I actually found out that it was it's a bug in Premiere Pro that if you have audio of a certain length with a certain number of cuts, it just stops playing. Because it's happened on the last few episodes. And then I saw my friend, one of my friends did a tweet saying, like, as a warning for anyone who's using Premiere Pro, this is a thing that happens. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, that keeps happening to me. Because it will literally be like, money ripping. It will literally be like, everything will be going fine. And then I'll make one cut and everything just stops playing. And I can undo that cut and it starts playing again. But as soon as I make that, I don't know what number it is, like the 30th cut or something in the audio, it just stops. And I'm like, why? So I guess it is like a weird Premiere Pro bug. But it's only in nested audio. So I think to avoid it, I might just start processing the audio before I edit and hope for the best. Poor number 13 believed to be unlucky, so no one wants to adopt it. Ah. I wonder why 13 is it a religious thing why 13 is unlucky? Is it to do with the like how many people were at the Last Supper or something like that? Is it one of them? Ffion is molting and you can see she looks really tired. Oh, he's getting kisses. Look at that. That was really nice, Fifi. Thank you. Thank you for kissing our boy. Thunder Nuns. Briny morning. Morning, Briny and chat. Hope everyone is having a nice Tuesday. Thank you, Nuns. How are you doing? How's it going? 13 is Taylor Swift's favourite number. Well, there you go. Number of turns in the hangman's noose. Oh, geez. Friday the 13th was when the Templars were rounded up on charges of heresy. Okay. Morning, Lime. How you doing? Apostles of Judas counted it. See, this is what I always assumed it was. Because it's easy to count to 12 with your fingers and add in 2 feet and anything after that is considered unlucky. Like all of it. All other numbers. It just starts with 13. Morning, Tim. How you doing? In older Western civilizations, 13 was not unlucky. I just find it funny how these things... It is an emerald carrot, not a mouldy carrot like Rob keeps on saying it is. Sorry, Gerry, you're not going to like this. Oh, look at that. I can just see this tuft coming through. There we go. Sorry, my boy. Who wants to buy some Gerry cheek? You have your very own little tuft of Gerry cheek. How's that giant worm of yours doing? He's doing good. He's very lovely. He's not met the bunnies yet, actually, despite being in the next room. Oh, there you go. I think that's all of it now. Does it come with the rest of Gerry? What is the hubby singing, Harry? In answer to the podcast editing issue, is Briny and Kirsty uncut? Oh, jeez. The number of things that I cut out, and I say to Alex, like, should I leave this thing that I said in? And he's just like, they say so much worse stuff than that. No one will think anything of it. And I'm like, no. I don't want people to know this joke I made. Why did the worm have to be close to flesh colour? Morning, Merlin. Morning, El Comics. My bunny is still shedding fluff everywhere. When I sent a plushie commission off, I had to leave a note letting them know that I can't escape fluff in my house. So I need to get a lint roller on it. Oh no. Morning, honey. Just thinking that he's going to move the pan out of the chair so he can sit down, poor princess. Ah. What sort of plushies do you make, comics? It's like Tom and Ben after dark. Yeah. Morning, Imoki. Morning. Modern phone camera can allow us to see the individual floof it can. Oh, sorry. I think he was about to go for a toffee and I interrupted him. There he goes. Hello, Alex. It wasn't too bad sleeping with the heart monitor, to be honest. I just clipped it onto the duvet. And, oh, blooming heck. I think the bunnies just collided. For some reason it always sets Gerry off sneezing whenever he just runs like face first into Ffion. And then he starts snuffing. I can't I can't reach the billets. Gerry, do you want them now? Yeah, he do. Fifi. Is it not supposed to be on your Well, hang on, Fifi. Wait, if I take the bowl away. Fifi. And then I give Gerry the bowl. So the pads are on me, but I'm worried about unclipping it. Can I show this in a dignified manner? I've got this bit. So this is where the cables go to, and then I've got this, which is like a little pager clipped onto my belt. Good morning, Nico. How you doing? Gerry, have you gone off second breakfast as well? Oh no. What is pager? That's what my friend said yesterday. I sent her a picture of it. She's like, I guess she must be like 28. And I sent her a picture and I was like, oh, do you like my new pager? And she was like, what's a pager? What does it do? I was like, no. Morning, Ted. How you doing? Gerry does not have the stomach of Fifi. You're really off breakfast today, aren't you? Oh, there you go. He'll have one. That is all he will have. Fifi, you can have one. Fifi? Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. The nurse always laughs when I take my shirt off and they see my chest hair. They know how much it's going to hurt to take the probes off. Oh no. It's like my dad had to have a heart monitor and he was like, at least they won't have to shave you. I was like, bold of you to assume. All those things you made me eat as a child and you said they would put hairs on my chest. Well, I kept eating them. Pager, I hardly know her. There you go. You finally back on breakfast. He's just a baby, he is. He is just a baby. Morning, Vintage. Good morning, Pim. Now I feel old for knowing what a pager is. I remember when my sister did a design technology thing at school, and it was to design a pager, and you had to design like the box and all of that stuff for it. So I don't think I ever have seen one IRL, but I was aware of them. I have my 3 dentist appointments in the next week. I am very grump. Oh no, how come you have 3 dentist appointments? My explanation got taken away in chat. Oh no! I wish there was a way to have like more chat on the screen. If I happen to look away quickly, things do get lost. Would you mind saying again what you said, comics? I'm curious to know about the plushies. I only know pages from watching Friends. I think they only really... Oh yeah, they'd be like paging Dr. Doodoo as a common doctor name. Because I did not take good care of them over COVID years and now I suffer. Oh no. I just made one from a game for my friend to use in her YouTube videos. It looks like a ragdoll. I mostly do cosplay and random sewing, but I do make the odd plush occasionally. Oh, I made my bun a hay bag and she doesn't use it. Typical Banui. I know that they have them in Gilmore Girls, and then it's like a big thing when Rory gets a phone instead. I think she gets like a BlackBerry, which were all the rage at the time. The ones with the like teeny tiny keyboards. I've used the pictures since 2015. They might still use them. I just don't work there anymore. Ah. When I realised how old I was when I was helping kids when I was 18 and the kids were 10 and the leader held up a VHS and asked what it was. Gerry is very polite. You are very polite. Morning, Anvers. There you go. Thank you, Repping. I hope you're good. Got any more tufts in there? These cheeks can hold so many tufts. There you go. There you go. Tuft free. What a good boy. Gerry did some very big zoomies last night. He was running all over the place. But unfortunately the video was too big for Discord. So I couldn't post it. So I ended up just sending it. I just DM'd it to Pim with no message. Yeah, I think I just set it off and was just like, there you go. Tuft free and hair proceeds to fly everywhere, honestly. I think there's always, when Gerry's molting, there's always like a thin air of whatchamacallit, Gerry floof flying. There's times when I'll just be sat streaming and I'll just suddenly like a little bunny floof will just like fall down. Pim is getting exclusive content, it's true. Good morning, Rat Boy. I loved the YouTube video yesterday. The two main actors were amazing. They were. They did very good. Good morning, Shug. I've met so many people not knowing the save icon is something more than just a blue and white square. Is Gerry ever not molting? I think there's like a couple of weeks off in between. But it does tend to be that as soon as his molt line gets to here, it starts up here again. It's like a constant cycle. So much paperwork to do today. Oh no. Oh no. So tomorrow, I generally spend most days covered in thread and dog hair. I've accepted my fate now. Tomorrow, I'll be taking part in they're doing like a Yogs Fall Guys tournament. You have a week off from work, nice. So that should be nice. We've got a lovely team assembled. I know a couple of teams. Well, a couple of people can't do it anymore, so I'm wondering if they're gonna just say like add one more person onto each team. But isn't Russellbo in it? That just makes it even lovelier. But I'm fully hoping to just be carried. I'm not good at Fall Guys. My strength lies in putting together a good team who are good at Fall Guys. I asked if Kirsty could be on my team, but she didn't want to be on my team. I don't know why. I said, can we just combine teams and then have 8 people instead? But she didn't go for it. Wow. Who got Rosbo? I got Rosbo. I called dibs. Lifelike, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, 22 months. Hi, lovely buns. Hello. I think people are mostly going to be streaming their perspective. Oh, I missed a Rossabo. I did it upside down. Wait, did I miss Hanny as well? Hanny, did I miss your sub? Thank you very much for the sub. Morning. Buns. Rossabo, go Beanie Babies. Yeah, that's the name of our team. We are the Beanie Babies. Because they're little beans. I read them upside down. I got confused. But Hanny, if I didn't read it, sorry and thank you. But yeah, Robbie, thank you very much for the follow. But I'm looking forward to it. as long as we do our best and have a good time, should be good. I don't know how it's going to go with I need to ask about what we're doing about like communication sort of thing, whether we get to have our own little team chat and we can just stream our own perspectives, or whether they want us to be in like, you know, sometimes when they do the tournaments they want to be able to like drag people into a chat and stuff to talk. So I don't know if it's going to be like that, but it'd be nice if I could be on a team chat instead. I didn't even think about it. I said to Rob, like, oh yeah, would you be okay to be like on comms and stuff? And he was like, well, they want to be talking to you. And I was like, oh, I don't know. But yeah, we shall see. Like they did with the Breath of the Wild thing, yeah. How many teams are there going to be? There's meant to be, there were meant to be 12 teams of 5. So someone from Yogs with a team of 4 people, to make up the 60 that you can have in a lobby. But I think that 2 people can't do it. So I don't know whether they're then going to go for like 10 teams of 6, or whether there's 2 more people who will step in and do it, or show it to see. I tried to tell Rithian that Roosevelt never played and he didn't quite buy it, I think. I think it's probably because he saw the conversation that went on when it was suggested that we do the tournament, where I said, I Bagsy Rossabo, and Ravs replied, I've already asked him. And then Boba was like, no, he's mine. And then Kirsty was like, no, I'm having Rossabo. And then Ravs was like, this has caused a civil war. And I said, at least it's civil. And Kirsty replied, it is not. So I'm guessing that's where Rithian would have got that impression from. No longer civil war. It's very uncivil war now. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I should probably try and get some practice in tonight. So this is the problem, is I'm very uncompetitive. So when I go into these tournaments, I'm always just like, if I go out first, that's nice. It meant no one else had to. But then all of a sudden when you're in a team, you're like, they might not view it the same way. There's a dent in the Kirsty Briny romance then. Oh no. We do have a stream later. We can't be arguing. We have to be putting on a brave face. Pretending all is okay. Among Us training montage. Yeah. Do a little... I was wondering if Kirsty would want to do Fall Guys today, but I think it would just give her too much confidence, because she'd just remember how bad I am at it, and then she'll know that she's going to beat me. Oh dear. But yeah... Sorry, I'm sort of half not listening to what I'm saying because I found a really good tuft in Gerry's bum. Look at all this. This is just from him bum. False confidence. Oh, but she's so good at games. I don't think there's any game... Okay, maybe apart from Played Up, I don't think there's any game that I'll ever be able to beat Kirsty at, because she's just a god tier gamer, whatever she plays. Oh, good tuft. Do a private lobby and then you can scope out the competition too. Whoop Kirsty and Viva Pinata. No, she'd be like, first garden, mine, Dragon Ash, bam, done it, done the game. Shadow's team is called Team Dragon D's. Yeah, and their little outfit is the dragon outfit. He's very fancy. I was hoping that there would be a way that I could just buy costumes for people. But I don't really understand how Fall Guys works. So we've got our outfit now. We're gonna be little naked beans, but we look very snazzy. I like it. I really want to just brush Gerry's bum. Shadow has mouth. For a second I was like, Malfurion, Nature's Prophet on Dota. Sounds like a call out. No, that's not a challenge in any way. It's just because that was the one thing that I think we've done a competition for that I managed to. There's premium currency in the shop. Oh, is it like a buy 20 quid worth and you can spend blah blah blah? Is it one of those types of things? Like marbles? What was I gonna say? My brain has... Oh yeah, that's a point. I hope that all of our team have actually been practicing Dota when it inevitably, you know, something goes wrong on another Yogs tournament and we all end up playing Dota. So Rosava, I hope you've been practicing, you know, denying creeps and jungling. Dear oh dear. Can it be treat time, please? I redeemed treats for the buns. Yeah. We can see if Gerry's up for him treats. And now I think I've got all of the tufts out of it. Oh no, I just found a new one. I have never played Dota, nor do I understand what goes on. It is chaos. It is pure chaos. Okay. I think we're good on that. Oh, just as soon as I say that, I start finding a new one. It's the butt that keeps on giving today. There we go. What an evil cow. Look at that. That's not bad. That's not bad for a little session. Oi. I hear Lewis is a good coach. Yeah. Very calming presence. Okay, here we go. Now, Gerry, don't get grumpy, but it is in a bowl. He does not like the bowl. There you go. Evie, you've got something in your eye. Gerry, you've got fluff on your face. Look at you. Mucky banooies. It is coriander. Morning, Mutara. Is that enough, Fifi? A little tongue. There you go. You did very well, Fifi. She's still checking the bowl just in case. Don't shove it at Gerry. No. Poor Gerry boy. Sonny girl played up his bum. Biscuit, thank you so much for the sub. Good morning, Brownie and Buns, thank you. And Dunk, thank you very much for the sub. Good morning to you. How you doing? I screen recorded the Gerry Zoomies. You okay with me sending it? Yes, that is fine. That is fine. A played up. A little played up. Tim, thank you for gifting a sub to Steve. Why is that alert so much noisier? So much louder than the others? I swear I've turned it down as well. Oh, thank you, Banana. Thank you, it's very kind. They both look so scruffy at the moment. I'm just looking at them and I can see, like, you see Fifi's got all these tufts sticking out here. Because she's all molting. I need to give her a little rub down. Gerry's got a million molt lines. I was thinking this yesterday when I was doing the bunny video, and I was like, I'm doing a video about, like, you know, looking after buns, the best things to do, but they're looking really uncared for. Oh dear. Gerry boy. Your long nails and your scruffy coat. He's really soft at the moment though. That's one of the benefits of him molting, is that he goes like super soft when he molts into his summer coat. Winter he can be a little bit more wiry, but he's nice. Oh, thank you, Dunk. Mortara, thank you very much for the sub. I believe Gerry requires more pets and treats. He do. Look at him settling down. He's like, I know I'm getting pets. Banud, won't be able to see the guys falling for personal reasons, but I hope you and chat have fun. Oh, thank you. And thank you so much for 25 months. Blimey. Look at these. The problem is I do feel bad when I just suddenly get the urge to start. Like, it is distracting if you suddenly find like a little tuft. And then I'm like, oh, he wanted cuddles. And I'm just sat there picking at him. Sorry, Gerry. Poor underfed boy. He tries to eat his own feet. He does. He's resorted to eating his own poop. Not giving him enough nutrients. I'm meant to be going to drop the heart monitor off after this stream. And I don't know whether to be good and try and like get there in cheaper means, or whether to throw money at the problem, get an Uber there, and then spend the rest of the time. I really want to pick up some treats for Squeak. Round the bun. Bed said that you're in a call with your team on Discord for Fall Guys, and if they're needed, they'll just call the team leader. Oh, okay. Did you see what rating you got from the Uber yesterday? Oh, jeez. No, but I imagine my rating has gone down now. How's Squeak doing? Squeak, sadly, Squeak is not doing too good, unfortunately. I won't dwell on it because it is still very like raw and upsetting, so I'll try and say it and then move on, but we're probably saying goodbye to her this week, which is horrible and doesn't feel real, but yeah, is poop. So just gonna try and give her a lovely week, try and get as many things for her as I can to, you know, give her a nice last few days sort of thing, but it is butts. They don't get enough time. It's not fair. The only thing I can hope is that she's had a good time, like a bed of sunflower seeds, yeah. But it was just a bit of a shock yesterday because obviously having them said that they said like, oh, she gets like hopefully like 3 months, and then all of a sudden like she just took a turn and they were just like, yeah, a couple of days is probably what we're looking at now. So I've got to call up and make the appointment today, which I'm absolutely dreading. But yeah. But thank you for all the kind words. It is just poop. It is just a big poop. Oh no, Vamp, don't you worry. Don't you worry about asking. Yeah, I was really hoping that they would get to she would get to like 2, because it's her second birthday coming up in like 2 weeks' time, and I was really like, oh yeah, she's gonna get like a little birthday, I can do something really nice. But to be honest, every day is gonna be a birthday for her now. That's just how I'm looking at it. she's gonna have a little birthday party every day. But yeah, bless her, poor little thing. It's just the sad thing about rodents is that they will be absolutely fine, and then they just hit a point and it's just so quick that I guess because it's just like accelerated, if you do only get 2 years, it's very accelerated everything. So yeah, she's just gone from this little like speedy chaos bean to she's slightly doddery now. She still tries to get up to mischief. Like she still won't like sit still in my hand or anything. She comes over and she's just like, hello, what are you doing? Okay, things to do, goodbye. I'm like, oh hello, bye. So it's not like she's at a point where she just wants to sit and not do anything at all. She's still good. To her, the time you had was likely like 80 years of great life. I hope so. My cat was the same, thought we'd get a few more years, but yeah, it does just like, she just went from chaos to crusty in like such a short time. But yeah, she's very loved. She'll be very missed. She is very sweet. Morning, Arago. But yeah, it's poo. I was hoping I would have better news from yesterday, but unfortunately not. Oh, Delta. Oh, Delta. That is very kind of you. Thank you. There you go. I will speed there, and I will speed over to the Zip Zap Zoop. Go to the pet shop and buy what I can for her. All those naughty treats that they're always like, no, you shouldn't give this to your hamster or give them diabetes. I can be like, it don't matter no more. She can't do good. Yeah, hopefully she'll have a nice few days. Bless her. I still remember losing Gino last year. It was so unexpected. Yeah, it does just like a scrungly hamster. She is scrungly. That was one of the good things, is she had like she had put back on a little bit of weight, although she had just pouched some cucumber. So it might be that she just had that many grams of cucumber in her pouch. But yeah, little angel. But yeah, I shall not dwell on it, because I know it's a sad subject, but I also know that you're all very caring and you do care about my little chaos bean, so I thought you should know. Good morning, Fluffy Frills. I see Gerry's back to molting again. Yes, 'tis his favourite thing to do. He do love to be molten. He does just look like, I can't tell if they look, sometimes they look more like eyebrows and sometimes they look like he's just got fancy spectacles on. Good morning, Lee. How you doing? He does molting. He does. It's just some of it is just like very patchy. Very patchy indeed. His favourite thing to do is licking Fifi's ears. Yeah. To be honest, I've actually not seen him humping her in a while. Maybe he's finally settled down. He's not being a, cavalier lad anymore. Oh my gosh, I had to walk up the stairs. Don't jinx it. Oh no. He's going to get her porganats now. I had a mischief of rats when each of them passed. It was sudden, but we knew it was coming. They got big treats and lots of hugs. Oh, I missed a message as well, I think from Stephen, about hamsters. I've had 3. Oh no, it's shy bees. I've had 3 hamsters. My first one got 3.5 years. Oh my gosh. My other belly became 2. Yeah, this is the thing. Like a lot of the time, it's just you don't like. I don't know anything about her background at all, so it's difficult to know, um, like what. Get on his face, Abe. Um, it's difficult to know the genes you're getting, I guess, if that makes sense. When you get little rodents and the like. Uh, unicorns. Thank you very much for the follow. I've never had pets. I mean, to be honest, they're not for everyone. It's but like my parents aren't really pet people, or sometimes you are a pet person, but you just don't really ever like get the right circumstances. But oh, it like I okay. So with the YouTube thing, I got really confused because there's basically I was obviously yesterday I was quite distracted. I had a lot on my mind, and I uploaded the video. And there's a bit underneath that says, is this made for kids? Yes or no? But I didn't really pay attention to it. And I just thought it said, like, is it suitable for kids? And I was just like, yeah, it's suitable for kids. And then I think I accidentally tried uploading it to the, like, YouTube made for kids section. And then I wasn't sure if it would show up for, like, I didn't know if they're two separate entities or if everything, if it's like everything on Made for Kids is on YouTube, but not everything on YouTube is on Made for Kids. I wasn't sure if it was like that. YouTube for Kids is a separate site. See, that's what I thought. Then I was like, oh, does this limit the number of people who will see it? And then my friend who I was in a call with was just like, yeah, but it will get those views though. They'll watch anything. And I was like, thank you. Come on in, Jakey. So yeah, I like went back through and I ticked that it wasn't made for kids. But it was on YouTube, but the comments were locked. Oh, because you can't comment on things on a... Okay. Them kids watch any old rubbish. Oh yeah, that was it. He was like, they'll watch anything. And they'll just leave it playing. They won't pay attention. Get those views up. Kids leaving things on repeat. Just make a playlist that's just that video. So yeah, I didn't realize that. I mean, it makes sense that you wouldn't be able to comment on something made for children. So yeah, I took it off of Made for Kids. I mean, technically, I mean, I guess it would. Well, that was the other thing. I was like, it is suitable for children, but at the same time, bunnies shouldn't really be children's pets. You can obviously have children and have bunnies, but they should obviously, like, their primary carer should be the adult in the house. So I was like, oh, should it be on Made for Kids? So I took it off in the end. That was my thinking. I wasn't told off because I said bum. It does not have a member section, but truth be told, I was impressed because when I last went on YouTube, it came up with a pop-up that said, like, you can now have members, which it told me before, but I'm guessing obviously they want to make money, so they're reminding me. But so I was like, oh, how does members actually work? So I looked into it, and you can actually set your price, which I thought was nice. Like, you can have it just like 99p or something. I'm not going to do it, but I just thought that seems like a nicer way. Instead of like on Twitch where it's like, this is what a tier 1 is, this is what tier 2 and tier 3, and you don't have a choice in it. It's just sort of nice to have the option, I guess. But to be honest, I'm always just going to put things on YouTube because I wanted to make them. So I just, it's nice for everyone to be able to see everything. I've just spotted a Gerry whisker. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Oh yeah, there you go. A Gerry whisker. I don't know if it limits you to how many, like, perks you can get or whatever. Truth be told, I don't really know anything about YouTube, but I know you can have members only videos, and there's also emotes for YouTube streaming and stuff. But if Twitch gave me the option of like having just as many like tier 3 emotes, but if I could just set it to be like a penny more than just a normal sub or something, just so if it had to be higher or whatever, I would do that in a heartbeat. I'd be like, please, everyone, have everything. I'd argue bunnies are better. You don't have to convince them to eat green. This is true. In fact, you have to try and convince Ffion to slow down eating greens. Emotes and badge. Oh, okay. So is it like a badge that just appears in chat and stuff? Good morning, Drifter. How are you doing? But yeah, I wish there was more freedom for stuff like that. Just having things be a bit more affordable. Because what is a tier 3 sub? Is it like something mad? Like £20? Is it like $25 or something? It's too much. In chat and in comments as well. Okay. I would not have the foggiest idea how to stream on YouTube, even if I wanted to. It used to be £25. Blimey. But blimey. I could understand if it was 15 because it would be like 3 more sort of thing. A tier 3 stops making you cry. This is true. Now it's 20 quid. Yeah, it would make more sense if it was like 1 times, 2 times, 3 times more. But no, there's just a sudden leap. It's raining outside. It's quite grey here today, which I'm quite thankful for because I have to go outside. Tier 2 is £8, so it's a big increase to 3. Yeah, it's just, and for not really like much more. It's like 5 emotes. I don't think there's any other perks to it at all. Yeah. Twitch do be silly. I wanted to enter an Unreal competition, but they wanted people to stream points of view on YouTube rather than Twitch. How'd you get a better view at tier 3? Is that so? You get to see the extra. For partners, you can get some emote modifications for tier 2 and tier 3. Oh, okay. Some streamers only have 1 extra emote for tier 3. It's up to the individual to decide. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I pretty much set tier 3 emotes to be ones I wanted to add on the Discord, and ones. It's like there are certain like unlocked bit emotes that were just an excuse for me to, so I can use them. I thought I may as well like needed to make them just so I can have an emote, even if it is only me that uses them. I'm fine with this. Tier 3, you actually get a complimentary glass of champagne every stream. It is true, and a little footstool to put your pizza up on. I'd rather sub tier 1 and give a few extra subs to share the love with others who might not be able to sub. See, yeah, that makes so much more sense to me. To just like, because if you're, what is that? Like, I guess a tier 3 is the equivalent of subbing yourself and then gifting 3 sort of thing, which just seems like a much, like, yeah. This isn't to discourage any tier 3 subs. I feel bad now that I'm just sat here like, why would you do that? You silly bean. Just finished signing the application paperwork for a new house. Oh my gosh. So new house and new job. That is exciting. I have a tier 3 dunk one. That means I owe her lots of champagne. Higher bit goal emotes are just for the streamer to have exclusive emotes. They really are. They really are. Like, bits are a weird one. Tim, thank you for gifting us up to Charlie. Thank you. I once got gifted a tier 3 sub and was very confused, but also happy for the streamer getting that money. Yeah. Twitch is just very odd. I've still not come to terms with how it's run and how it, just as a concept, it still seems very bizarre to me. But yeah. Because the new job is in the Midlands, so goodbye Bristol. Hopefully not forever, and I'll definitely visit lots. Oh, we'll keep it warm for you, don't worry. I'm reminded of Zoe Alvin emote. Oh, for some reason that doesn't show up on my phone. I'll have to have a peek. I was talking to a guy about Bristol yesterday. I was saying about it's when I got when I was at the Hopstaple. I was talking about being from, and I specifically said the county north of London. And he was just like, "Oh, what's it like living in London?" And I was like, I didn't ever live in London." It's like, "Oh, you must prefer Bristol to London." I was just like, "Well, yeah, but again, I never lived in London." It's just easier than saying Hertfordshire because people don't know what that is. Good morning, Cavish. How you doing? Only one person has access to that emote because the bit limit is so high. Honestly, bits are just ridiculous. Like, I look at some of the tiers that they have and I'm like, people should not be reaching this. This is too much. Bristol is definitely booming. All my friends are moving there. Did someone say Hearts gag? But yeah, I hope I get to go back to Hearts soon. I feel like I can get away with Kent because Kent is probably one of the better known ones because it's the Garden of England. I always describe my home as just to the north of London, but people always interpret that as North London. Yes, that is what I always get. Waffler, thank you very much for the follow. Not really a fan of big cities. Honestly, when we moved to Bristol, I was really like, oh, I don't want to live in a city. Ugh. And like I was determined not to like it. And then I sort of did settle into it and now I love it. Critter, thank you very much for the follow. Hertfordshire is just London runoff. Well, it was meant to be the opposite. Like, a lot of the new towns were meant to be people getting away from London, but then it slowly caught up with them, I think. Have you gotten over people giving you money yet? You seem to be a person that is like, no, don't give me money, like not encouraging donos. Yeah, like it's still like it's still like I think I'm still a lot more comfortable with well, I mean I definitely am still a lot more comfortable with you know, if you do a brand deal because it just makes more sense. I think I'm like when I was working at the vet, I would say to Alex, like, oh, I don't feel comfortable taking money from people. And he was like, you do that at the vet too, because it's people who pay the vets and then that's how you get paid. And I was like, oh, I never really thought about that. So I guess in a roundabout way it is, but it's just, yeah, it's still odd. I've not shown the big worm yet. How do you get rabbits not to chew on wood in the house? We don't. We just got chunky chairs. We got chunky chairs, so even if they do chew on it, I mean, you do get stuff like, I don't know if you can see this. There's a bitter apple spray there. That you're meant to be able to like chew on things, spray on things, and they won't chew it. But Ffion genuinely sees it as a garnish, and then she will just chew things more if you spray it on. So it doesn't particularly work if you have a strange bunny like I do. The wide variety of food places helps sway opinion, I guess. This is true. Right, let me go and get a big worm. Finally some seasoning. I don't think Gerry's asleep. I think he's just very relaxed. Aren't you, lovely boy? He'd just be snoozy. Right, so. Oh. Get it out. We have worm number 1, who I think I might call Hercule, but I've not decided yet. Either Hercule or Pierre. I can't quite decide, but he is a dense boy. Like, he is, he's dense. He's like a weapon. I don't know if I can get, like, he's just really, he's thick. He's really thick. Well, Hercule or, yeah, I don't know. I can't decide. It's just the mustache. This hat comes off. This hat is on a string. And this, his little bow tie is on a string, or bow. So that's my little big boy. Yes, he is a thick ass boy. He is. And then hiding amongst this is Kevin, who I've given a bow because he's a precious baby. He's lovely. So this is Kevin, who the bunnies haven't actually met yet. That gives you an idea of just how big a worm he is. But he's very friendly. He even like oh, Fifi, don't go chewing Kevin. He even persuaded Hearn to like worms. Because I gave him to Hearn to cuddle and he fell in love with him and he was like, okay, I actually quite like this. So there you go. I like that he has, can you hear his eyeballs? He has very big eyes. Sometimes one of his eyes gets stuck and I have to just give him a little tap and he they go back to normal. Hello, Gerry. Phoebe's not been digging at the sofa for a while. She seems to have gone off it, which is good. Hansen. There's a 3-meter worm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I think he must be, I guess that he was about 5'7" when I held him up. But because I was in the office yesterday when I got him, he will be appearing in 2 TikToks. I filmed 2 TikToks for Sarah yesterday with my big worm. So yeah, if any of you are on, I'm guessing they just go out on the main one. You're supposed to be 1.5 meters. Oh, wait, I'm curious to know how accurate I was. Alexa, what's 1.5 meters in feet? Oh.
1.5 meters is about 4 feet 11 inches.
Okay, no, he's much taller than that. He must be much taller than that. So if I put him on the ground, if I put him there, okay, this looks weird. He comes up to my, he's higher than my mouth and I'm 5'11". So he must be, he's taller than 5 foot, I swear. Should I get the tape measure? He must be. You long boy. I can't remember how long. Lie down next to him and use yourself as a measurement stick. How many trots is he? I think he would be about, not very precise. This is true. Should we see? Maybe I'm actually 4'11". Oh no. Oh no. I'll get the tape measure. Wait. I'm going to prop the camera up against him, so you need to protect. You are now Kevin. Protect him from the bunnies. No, Fifi. Fifi. There we go. So Kevin is, right, there's his nose. Oh. Kevin is, I would say, he's not about 5 foot. Why am I doing this upside down? What does that say? It's 5 foot. He's about 5'5". There you go. He's 5'5". So I was 2 inches off him, I guess. Sorry, Fifi, I don't know why that's doing that. I don't like it either. It's just slowly moving. Oh, Fifi, it's okay. It's okay. Hang on, let me... I'm going to do it suddenly, so don't get scared. Oh, geez, I don't want to worry you. How slowly can I do it? There you go. Poor little Vivi. Your worm is half an inch taller than me. Aww. But yeah, he's very lovely. He's, I love his rattly eyes and his lovely face. He was sticking out the bag yesterday and I was just looking at him as I walked home. And, oh, look at him. Boop, boop, boop. Wow. I was thinking I'm tempted to get him some fishing wire and give him like a detachable string. Oh yeah, Hansen, you can post the link in chat. I was trying to remember the name of the shop because I got a lovely little card that came with him. He's so lovely. Okay. We ordered him about 3 to 4 weeks ago. I was really hoping he'd make it before the worm hype died. Oh, he's reignited everything. He's, like I said, you're going to be a TikTok star, aren't you? He's like, I don't know what that means. Sometimes he just looks, my favorite thing to do with him, I'll see if I can do it with one hand. Hello, Alex. Hello, my love. You can make him look really shy if you do this and then pull his nose down. He just looks really like, oh no, what did I do? Well, there you go. I'll pop Kevin back up there. But I've been having a lot of fun with him. When I brought him home, Alex was like trying not to smile. I could tell he was very smitten with him, but he was trying to look unimpressed. But he's very cute. Well, I guess it's time. Shy Kevin is Cyril the Snare. Oh no, Cyril Snare. How did Han feel about? Han liked him. He didn't. He was like, what at first, and he didn't like the fact that he came with 3 little baby toys because he was like, why the babies? Because is that something you requested? Faraday and Hansel, did you request that it be sent with 3 small babies riding ducks? No, the babies came with it. They were just like, I pulled Kevin out of the bag and then 3 more worms came out with him. And I was like, oh my God, he's had babies. And then I opened up the letter and it had babies and ducks. So there you go. So I gave them to Sarah and just said, can you please harass Han with these whenever he least expects it? So hopefully they're going to appear on his desk at random times, just to drive him a little bit more mad. Where should we go? Lawliet. We've not raided Lawliet in a while. Should we go over to Law? Poor Han. Poor Han indeed. And I guess I'll go off to the hospital. It says that the heart monitor's still recording, so I guess they got an extra hour. They got more bang for their buck. But yeah. We need to talk about the ducks, and now we need to talk about the I do not know if he's speaking in the stream. He's playing quite a story-heavy game. Oh, that's fair dues. That's fair dues. We can still go and share the love. Share the love. But yeah, I guess I'll go and give my heart monitor back, and then I'm going to spoil my little chaos bean rotten. Oh my gosh, one more thing before I go. I have to give her medication now. It's the same one Gerry's on, thankfully, so we already have it. And I was like, oh geez, how are we going to give this to her? She literally grabbed the syringe and was trying to pouch it. She loved it so much. She was trying to, I had to wrestle it off of her. So that's one good thing, is that it's going to be quite easy to give her the medication. But yeah, I shall say bye-bye. I do not have pierced ears, I'm afraid. I'll say bye-bye. Everyone have a very lovely day. I'll see you at 2 for stream. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Gerry, you've not been replaced by Worm. I still love you very much. Poor little baby boy. Take care, everyone. Look after yourselves. He's still best boy. Bye-bye. I missed the knee slap. Oh no. Well. Bye-bye. Oh jeez, I've got to pull all these sticky pads off now. Help. Help. Oh no. We gone now. Thank you, Rosabo. Bye-bye. Thank you, Pim.